The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
Alright, y'all, so they're flooding the zone with skits. I can't take all of them, but I'll take the most important ones. Let's jump into this one because I felt it was important. Let's go.
Why are you trying to act like you don't know what I'm talking about?
Because I don't. I don't think that I was wrong for that. I walked in with a certain energy and she met me there. So,
Lauren, this girl is still mourning the end of her relationship. Okay?
the end of the relationship,
She's
it's
still
over.
emotional. As a woman, you don't understand that?
So I didn't know that women mourned the end of a relationship. I understand. Hey, I guess you're going to stages of grief. If that's what she's saying, that she was in a grieving kind of stage, over, what is it, an 8-month relationship. In all that 8th month, her love got so quelled up, that it is making her to this particular point. But ladies, you'll have to tell me, after 8 months, do you grieve this bad like the honeypot girl is grieving for a man? I just wanted to know from you ladies, because I don't want to make it seem as though O'Neill is just, not considering your feelings.
Like, why would you even, knowing, first of all, it's already bad enough that she saw you in the kitchen cooking, something that they have had issues about. She already saw that. That's already hurtful. Why would you throw, on top of that, throwing it in her face about...
I wasn't throwing it in her face. She started with me. So if you don't want to play, then don't start a game.
So you don't think that she should have a grace period to where she's going through things, she's going to throw little shots here and there. But why do you have to...
Hold on. Grace period. So, all right. So so you're supposed to have like ladies, I just want to know from you. So you're supposed to have a grace period as to when, you can go after a man. Like I said before, maybe if Lauren and Honeypot were friends, to me this would be valid, but it's not valid because you're not friends. Am I right or am I wrong for that? I just don't know. You know what I mean?
Listen, I came in with a certain energy. I was ready to work. If you're going to come in and you're going to say certain things, then I'm going to have to teach you a lesson. And that's just what that is. So,
well,
if you still need that grace period, I was willing to give it to her. I didn't say anything. Lord, I didn't say anything.
That's your cue to just... Because...
I don't understand why you're going so hard on me about this anyways. Now all of a sudden you and Tamara are this close.
No, because I'm a woman at the end of the day.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I understand what she's going through right now. And you should be sympathetic.
I am sympathetic, but...
Here they go again with the hypocrisy. So she's a woman at the end of the day and she should be sympathetic. But she's still with Iman and Iman is with Shayla. That's why I said you cannot put too much stock into what Delisa says because she's a cookie.
I also have to live my life. So I'm trying to find a middle
you can
ground,
live your life
and you're going a little hard on the Tamara train.
It's very distasteful the way you're going about this. And
okay,
Wayne
so now
made
you and her are
me
best friends.
The head of the podcast, and I'm not okay with his behavior, so I got to figure this out.
Wait, when did Delisa become the head of the podcast? Outside of that, how she's going about this? So okay, so you're saying that there are tasteful ways about going about sleeping with someone else. Well, being with someone else that, in a sense to me. Oh, friends, come out of the woodwork. Is Lauren going about it distasteful? The question people is asking whenever I ask me is, where's Dan? I don't know.
You have to figure what out? Delicia, there's nothing to figure out.
It is, and
I'm ready to do business. So let's just get everybody on the same page. Now, people want to meet me where they're at, then I can
come. Okay? She has a grace period. I understand a month or two later, yes. If she's still on and on about it, yes. But give her some time.
Okay. Well, I promise you there's nothing else to figure out. Mrs. Head of the podcast.
Yes.
Because I could talk to Wayne too.
And Wayne's going to side with me because he made me in charge.
Hey,
so y'all have to follow my rules.
You know what? I'm watching Delisa, and the more I watch Delisa, the more I say to myself, Delisa is next. I'm just watching how they're setting the story up. If you look at the story, you'd realize that Delisa keeps making it look as though she's the closest to Wayne and she's close to Wayne and whatever the deal is. And something tells me that that's who she really wants. She settled for Iman, but she really wants Wayne. As much as she talk and she complain about Wayne and she says what she says about Wayne, Wayne is the man she actually wants. And I want to hear from you, the audience, if I'm correct on that. You ladies out in the audience, you can tell me if I'm correct.
Okay, and I'm about to really set some rules in place. I'm going to start deducting y'all's pay if y'all keep playing with me.
I will go cook every vegan meal in the book. I will go cook every vegan. I promise you, you're not deducting
He
a
gonna get
thing.
tired of the meals, baby.
He gonna get tired
You
of
gonna want some new
it.
chefs in town.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. So you gonna start cooking some vegan meals?
Absolutely not. Turn around.
All right.
It's cooking now. It's moving.
All right, you got a lot of jokes. You got a lot of jokes. Head of the
Wayne,
podcast.
I could have had Wayne. Just know that.
Delicia.
There it is. There it is right there. I'm telling you, that's what I've noticed. Why does that matter that she could have had way? What that matter? See, Delisa is showing me that I'm correct. That's why I'm saying, it just feels like it's Delicia's tone feels more like jealousy. It does not feel like a correction. It feels more like jealousy. It feels like Delicia wants to be in the mix of all of that. Them love people, man. But where's Dan? That's the question. Where's Dan?
All right, I'm out of here.
Okay, you and your little dusty salmon couldn't get Wayne.
Got my man though.
And our man have Shayla. So you work that out when you're talking. Okay. So I wanted to see this conversation because I wanted to see where it was going. Clearly, Delisa is fighting a battle because Delisa is trying to see if she can be neutral, much like what Amber does. Yes, Amber fans know your girl in this, so basically I'm have to talk about it. Delisa is doing exactly what Amber does, which is trying to be as neutral as possible. In the neutrality, what them do is basically they pick sides, right? And they might have people that them don't necessarily like, so them take shots on them ready. Then they wait and they go on the next side and they take another shot again. So in other words, that's what it is. She's basically against all of the sides. Delisa is working that. Because Delisa making it look as though she's on Lauren's side, but you're kind of on Lauren's side. Yeah? So that's what I'm getting from it. But you ladies can tell me, But that's what it seems like to me. No, it also is seeming as though Delisa want her hit off a win too. She want fair piece off a win. If, as much as it is community property, them all want them piece off a win. And that includes Amber as well, Amber fans, because she's still there. I'm just saying, they all want the hits off a Wayne because Wayne is the man of the hour. Him is the man that them trying to see exactly them can get into. But I'm just watching Delicia. Lauren is very confident. My question is, where is Dan? Can you put it in the comment for me? Where is Dan? That's the question, right? Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon.